And then it's nice because then what I do, I mean, it sucks because I don't have the paid version of Restream. If I paid for Restream, I could literally just stream directly to my Facebook like public page. But since I have the free one, I can only stream to my personal page. And then what I do is I just share that stream to my public page. Yeah, that's normally the ones that I watch too. Is your chat included with the thing? I was gonna say like did you have yeah, well, what you'll do is you'll hit the middle button and go to like the actual like our group chat. I mean like our party chat, and then it's just it'll have like a little box that you gotta check that says include your audio.
Got it. Yeah, I found it. Oh, okay. Looks like I found a key.
So there's that. All right, so I'm gonna just play while you play that. And I could
Yeah,
so
but
that's there like that. So
I'm about to switch to Tekken because I can't take this anymore.
you're funny.
God, I mean, it's just when I stopped playing
Bro,
games.
who do y'all think y'all are?
I mean, at the time, granted, there was like no good games out and shit, but then I really took a turn to fighting games, and that was just so much easier. Like it's not even like having ADD and nothing like that, but it's just like playing a fighting game 2-3 rounds, a minute or two,
Yeah.
like it's perfect, and I can step away when I want to. But when you're playing these adventure games, it's like, nah, I gotta save, I gotta feed my character, I gotta go back to the crib and put stuff in the chest, like.
I'm terrible with that, bro. Like I'll play The Sims and my people will dead ass die. Like, like I literally made a whole family, and the one person fucking burned the food and the kitchen caught on fire and they died. Like I don't know what the fuck happened. Like I'm just terrible with that, and then I get bored. Like I love the idea of like building a whole house and shit. Like that shit is dope. I like that, but like then like taking care of the people, I'm just like meh. Like I don't know. I'm just like like I get bored after a little bit.
Real shit hot with the which one? With the I don't know which one the latest Sims is. I think it's a Sim 4. But I really designed my whole apartment before we lived here, and like did everything to scale, and it really worked out like exact.
Dope. That's fucking dope.
'Cause I was like, all right, so we got this much square footage. If I just kind of line it up in my mind with like how things are measured in The Sims to how things are measured, in real life, like I mean, maybe it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Maybe it's really that realistic, and it is. It is exact.
It is. Bro, dude, how the fuck did you get there so
We're
quick?
not done yet. Make it happen.
Anyway, but yeah, no, it is, man. It's crazy. Because you know what I mean. It's like not for nothing. I would love to like get
Show
like
them what we do.
you know how like they have like them architectural fucking software and stuff for like the architects and shit.
Yeah, I mean they have their own type of stuff.
On to the
Yeah,
next
but like
round.
I would dead ass love to just get the damn, holy shit, I think that was already getting our asses kicked. But I would love to just get like that software, bro, and then just literally
Say hit
like
match point.
create
Tighten
the
up or it's over.
blueprint for my house. Like I would love to just do that.
I mean, honestly, with so many simulators, with so many simulators available for Xbox, I bet they have it because, I mean, they got everything from
We will remember.
even when the man was learning to drive, they have
A driving simulator?
a driving simulator to tell you how to take the test.
Bro, that is crazy. I didn't even know that.
They have I mean, I played it on a PS5, but and dude had like his whole room souped up like just to do this, but it was a flight simulator, and the flight simulator, you literally you're doing the buttons, like everything. I was like, nah, I wasn't ready at all. I was playing in the cockpit for like 10 minutes before I even tried to lift off or anything like that. I just couldn't believe there were so many buttons and stuff. I couldn't believe it was that real.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like that's what I said. Like I would love to just do that because I want to actually build my house. Like, I mean, I actually ideally would like to figure out like what is cheaper, like either buying or building. And like from a lot of the shit that I've seen, they do say that it is a little bit cheaper to build.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what was I gonna say? But yeah, like I would love to just fucking build my house, and like I want it literally like how like specific, like I just want to just like look at it and just look at a specific design and just like build it myself. Like I want it like to the T, like just specifically, just you know what I mean, like a specific design for myself. Like it's like I don't know, like but I love doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I love just like that's what like always attracts me to The Sims is just building my own house. And then I kind of get lost because then I'm just like, I want to build
there's a baby.
big ass fucking house. Oh shit! Like I want a big ass fucking house.
And you trying to build something that's like, damn, they gotta go to the bathroom, or damn, they pissed on themselves.
Right?
Oh well, I'm gonna build another room here. Like, but it's very real and very possible. I mean, I've seen a lot of the numbers in terms of buying a house versus building a house, what that looks like long term also. And yeah, building your own house definitely comes out to be more financially fair. It's just time.
Yeah.
It's just the time that it takes.
Like I said, like I told Liz, I was like, yo, like in all reality, I would love to like build, right? But then what I would do is I'd have to overlap at least like a side of like a month. Shit. Like I want my lease, like pretty much however long it takes to like, let's say it's gonna take a year. Like let's say if it takes like 3 months, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, I'm just shooting at the out there. So I want oh shit. By the way. I want to overlap. I want to be like in here and the house is getting built. You know what I mean? And then like be able to like at least have a whole month to move. Because you ever have like that like you know when you're moving into a house, you ever fucking move like that same day? Like you move in the house, your new house in one day, and you move out the same day. So it's just like a rush. Like I don't like being rushed.
That's true.
Like, I like being able to take my time.
Trying to think.
I suck right now.
Yeah, I mean, even moving to Puerto Rico was like we were checking one day in Puerto Rico the next day, and just like put the stuff in storage and never look back. Well, look back eventually, but you know what I mean. Moving out of my apartment and Brooklyn, the same thing. This is a one-day thing. One day the apartment had stuff, the next day it didn't. And hey, you're right. I mean, it's a lot of stress, and not for nothing else, I decided that I don't have to succumb to the pressure of manliness and decide to move my own stuff. Like, nah, that one time, the last time I paid somebody to move my stuff, and this day was like stress-free, super easy. Like, nah, I'm never going back. I'm never move my own shit again.
I feel you, bro. I want to pay you to move my shit too, because that shit is just. I hate having, I definitely shot. I hate having to fucking like do that shit myself. Like when I moved here, it was just me and Liz's cousin. Like we literally like loaded up all the shit into the pod, like just by ourselves, just me and him. And I love John, and I know he's probably gonna watch this, but John is literally like 120 soaking wet. So like it was hard. I mean, he's a little stronger than motherfucker, but still, like
yeah, but physics are physics. Like 120-pound dude can't pick up a 200-pound couch. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. But bro, like it was literally just me and him. We loaded up the entire fucking house and fucking put it in the pod. And then when we got down here, he helped us unload it. But it was me, him, and then her dad. And like I think her dad had just gotten surgery, so like I didn't want him to lift up anything heavy. So he was pretty much lifting up the same shit that the girls were lifting up. You know what I'm saying? Like light stuff. And then it was just again me and John lifting all the heavy shit again. But I was just like you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like I told her, I was like, the next time we move, we're definitely paying somebody because I don't want to have to do it anymore. And like I said, I don't want to. Like I hate the rush. Like because that's when you forget shit, and then that's when, you know what I mean. Like your whole day is so stressful because you're like trying to pack all your shit, get all your shit together. You know what I'm saying? And then of course you know you never pack everything the day before. You're always like getting like the little fucking like the little items that day put together. You know what I mean? Like it always happens that way.
It's like, say that again too. It is the day, the whole day, no exception. It's going to take the whole 24 hours, well, 16 hours and 8 hours of sleep to do your move every single time. But for you and anybody else, $80. That's all it took for me to move. $80, 2 people. I think like 4 hours, and I also helped. It wasn't like I just stood around and was like whipping them and shit. Like
yeah, like yeah, that doesn't go there. Can you just pick that up and put it over here real quick? Like
yeah, I just made it super simple.
You.
I already had kind of lined up everything how I needed it to move, and that was it. And then at the end of the day, I took the dude's number and was like, you know, you don't have to. I'm not gonna say what app they work for or whatever, but you know, you want to do it on the side? You know, I gotta move again soon, so let me know.
Right. No, I'm that like, and that's the thing that is like, you know, it's so much easier when you know that you have help, because if you don't have help, bro, it literally takes, you know, sometimes it takes like 2 days. Like when I moved into my first apartment. Oh shit! I didn't have enough stuff. I mean, like when me and Les got together and we moved into our first apartment, it took us a couple of days because we were moving out of our parents' houses. So like we moved the bulk of the stuff the first day, and then after that, then it was just pretty much we were still going back and forth for getting little shit, like, you know, in the days, you know, coming. So like it just made it so hard. It's like, and that's why I said like, I want our shit to overlap at least a month, so that, you know, we could take all the shit that we know that we're not gonna need and we move it over into the house. You know what I'm saying? And then we move everything, and then as soon as everything's out, then what we do is we just, you know, we clean up this house, we paint the walls, we, you know, like we get it nice and ready, because, you know, I'm trying to get my motherfucking security deposit back.
That too.
You know?
Capture and dispense a convoy.
Like, and that's how it be. Like, I want my motherfucking security deposit.
I have a feeling they're gonna try and play me when it comes to the security deposit, because our apartment, we're the first people to live in our apartment, so this is gonna be a new experience as far as that. But I don't know what's gonna happen. But I have a feeling that because when we came into this apartment, they were still building it with you, so we got a deal to move in for being the first people to move in. But my boy wants to move from what do you call it place? Sarasota. He's talking about coming over here, so he's looking at my complex. He's telling me it's like 17% half of my apartment.
He's talking about the security deposit in the apartment. My bad. This was asking who I was talking to.
Yeah, well, on the business.
Are you streaming? Are you live right now? What are you talking about? join the live.
Right, get on this. But yeah, now it's like they're talking about like 1,700. I don't know if I know in New York they're not gonna just jump to like whatever the asking price is currently. So that's what I'm accustomed to. But I'm told in Florida they can do whatever. So I don't know if they're gonna just up the price to what it is currently, or if they're gonna tell me $50 more. I could go $50 to $100 more, but no more than that. So we're gonna see how it goes. And I'm used to the security deposit being the entire month of rent, and this it was like $500.
The fuck, bro? Yeah. Like, listen, I had to pay an extra security deposit because I didn't believe that I had a business. I'm dead ass. Like,
what are you supposed to do? How did you prove it to him?
I literally just, you know, just gave him my company's information. Like, I pretty much just screenshotted you know how they have it's like a database of all the businesses in the state. So I really just like went on the website, found the database, and I was like, look, like this is my company. Like I showed them because like it has me as like a registered like owner. So like this is my company, bro. Like. Cause they were like, he was like, I lost one house because they wanted to try down with bank statements. I was like, I'm sorry, I want this house and everything, but I'm not giving you my bank statements. I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't like, especially because like it's a big transition. I'm moving from Pennsylvania to fucking Florida, so like I didn't even change the houses. Like this dad had to actually come and see the houses for me.
I didn't realize
so,
I
like,
see the house before y'all got here.
Bro, and when I tell you like the experience, it's very stressful because it's just like you don't see the house, you don't really get to see the space, like you don't know shit about the house in all reality, and you're just moving blindly on faith, you know, and it's stressful, bro. Like,
yeah, you don't have somebody else's opinion of what's acceptable to them versus what you actually like.
Yeah, bro, and when I tell you like it didn't pan out initially, it worked out over time. I'm just gonna say that because like I had to we literally like moved. Let's say we got here like on a Sunday, let's say, and like our move-in date wasn't until like actually I'm lying. We got here on Saturday. Move-in date wasn't until the following Monday, and we didn't even move in. Like our stuff didn't come until like the following Wednesday. And not the following Wednesday, this is the other Wednesday, like the Wednesday that's and I didn't even move in, I didn't even take the stuff out of the pod until like that Friday because I had to legit like clean the house. Like it took like I had to disinfect, I had to clean, like it took the whole week to do that. There's no way that I can do that. But anyway, yeah, like the whole week, bro, like that Friday was when I fucking actually moved in my shit.
I mean, it is what it is. Like I said,
and then he didn't believe
somebody else.
Like he did not believe. Like at first, like he was skeptical about fucking giving us the thing, and like the rent was supposed to be the equivalent of a month's rent. I mean, the security deposit was supposed to be the equivalent of 1 month's rent, and I had to pay about a month and a half. You know what I mean? And then it like I knew he like. His tune changed after like he actually like moved in because when I came, bro, when I tell you I was just like okay, so here's the first month, here's the security deposit, and here's also the second month's rent on top of that. So like I'm coming, I fucking pulled up to this nigga's house with fucking a whole fucking like wad of money just like here. His eyes lit up and he's like I'm paying like. Just so that I don't gotta worry about rent for like 2 months.
That's why I got my first apartment. My credit was really trash. But I paid for the security deposit the first month, and then the first 3 months is all right now. And they were like, all right, just need that paper to the credit report to the side. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about their money. It's about getting their apartment fixed.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about money. People with less money, they don't give a fuck about anything. You know what I'm saying? And like, but I told you, like I said, like I lost one house. Like literally, like these people, and like I'm so glad that I didn't get that house because when I tell you this lady like made me feel so uncomfortable. I was like, I've never felt so uncomfortable to rent from somebody that I did, like to because this lady was like, she was like, oh, I want bank statements, like to prove that you are like actually have a company or whatever. And then she was like, and then on top of that, she said on that she's literally gonna be coming every month to inspect the house. And I'm just like,
oh no,
that's OD. I was like, come on, like that's OD. Like you don't need to come every month. Like maybe every like couple months, whatever. Like I get it, but like she's like, oh, I'm coming every month to inspect the house, and I'm just like, that made me feel so uncomfortable. I'm just like, so pretty much I gotta be on my toes every month, you know what I'm saying, just to live in your house, pretty much to rent from you. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
No, you made the right
That's so
choice.
uncomfortable.
No, you do that for whoever's actually in it.
Yeah. and I'm telling you, bro, like she made the biggest fucking mistake
Enemies got the hard point.
she made the biggest mistake because like she literally said that we can have that spell
Hardpoint
forever.
moving.
And then then after she said that, then she was giving us a hard time, and she wasn't even responding back to us, right? And then the house was still up for fucking rent
Hardpoint
for months. So it shouldn't have went that way. It was still, bro, like we literally paid the security deposit in this house, moved in, and lived here for like another like 2 months before she even rented that house out. And it was funny because she was using like a realtor, and and the realtor, like the realtor guy, one of the first, because they have gun shows here, so I went to the gun show like the first year that I was here, and I seen the guy. Like I never met him myself, but this
10
is dad
seconds.
met
Get
him,
ready to move.
and he was like, oh, that's the guy that was showing us the one house, and I was just like, oh shit, and I was just like, I told him, I was like, yeah, she made a big mistake. I was like, I literally paid for like, I paid for like two months in advance, and I always pay like early. Like I don't ever wait until like the first to pay. And he was like, oh, shit, for real? And I was like, yeah. And like you could see that he was just like, damn. Like, because he liked us. Yeah, he liked us a lot though. Like he liked this and bad. Like he was like, oh, that we were like that. We didn't work with us, but she was a very difficult client, he said. And I was just like, I mean, that's her own fault. I mean, I get, you got screwed over before and you got to cover your ass, but like, you can't shoot yourself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't at the end of the day. Like, when business is business, especially when it's coming to COVID and especially when it comes to like COVID and everything, like, you can't really shoot yourself in the foot by like, making it so hard for someone to direct from you. Money is money at this point.
10 seconds. Get ready.
You know?
Hardpoint secure.
And just had it happen before that like people had their lives, so they had a business and shit, and then next thing you know they can't afford the rent, and then so she got to like fucking evict them and shit. I did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did that side a little bit too, but
Location secure.
I don't know. You gotta really look at the person and I don't get a feel to them. I mean, maybe sometimes this one getting up the personality of the person has to pan out, and not so much this what paperwork says.
Exactly.
But we had when Amanda was moving out of our parents' house, we had a lady. We had a lady that we went to Queens. We went to Astoria, and it was a really shitty apartment. I don't know why we look at the shit. But, I mean, everything's shitty. Coming from New York, I'm looking at Astoria, and we were talking about the size of the apartment and stuff like that, but it was the first floor of some lady's apartment. She was walking us around, and she, like, just kept looking at us. And, at some point during the tour, she was like, we like to keep it quiet here. And then meanwhile, there's another couple that lives there, and they're literally making noise while we're there. And then she's like, and we don't want to have too many guests. And then she's looking at me. And it's like,
it's because you were lying. I'm not even lying. That's exactly why.
No, she looked like a racist. She just had that racist look.
she just had the Karen eyes.
She had the Karen neck, like, and got that old wrinkly neck.
She looked like an old Karen.
And she wasn't even like a white lady. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. What do you think of the was at that? You remember that spot?
Friendly sentry gun.
But you did a lot of research. A lot.
Very good.
There's also an apartment we walked into, and we could have walked in and walked out anywhere, but it was so small you didn't have to walk around. You could walk in and out of your own apartment.
Yeah.
And then when we didn't take it, the lady didn't even bother speaking to us, nothing. Like, we looked at the apartment, we talked to the guy for like 2 seconds, and then we left, and then she was like up the block. She didn't bother speaking to us, asked if we liked it, nothing. Because it was trash. It was trash.
Yeah. But I feel like some of them apartment people though, they be like scamming me though, because like I was trying to move in, like it was my first apartment ever, right? And I'm like, I'm looking around, I'm finding like all these places, and I'm just like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, they don't tell you, oh, you're gonna have a credit check and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, because like I said, I'm 18. Like, I've never had to apply for an apartment before. Like, I knew nothing. So I'm just like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, you pay the application fee, as long as your background check pans out, you should be good, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, so that's what I'm banking on, right? I go, I put in an application, I'm excited. I'm like, all right, cool, my background's clean, like I'm chilling, like I'm making good money. This is when I was working at like you ever heard of Deca?
No.
All right, so it's a battery factory, like in like PA, and like when I tell you, like, if you fucking work there, everybody thinks you're rich. Like, the money's good, but you know what I mean, like, it's not that good. But anyway, I was working there, and I was just like, all right, cool, you know what I mean, like, I make good money, you know what I'm saying, my background's clean, you know what I'm saying, so I can afford the place. It's a nice little place, word, no problem. And then this is where they get you. They're just like, oh, the application fee is like
200.
like a fucking $100 a person. So of course I gotta apply for me and my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying like fucking, I think it was like $50. I think at the time, I don't think that one was 100, but still, like $50. So like I spent $100 for this, for the application fee, for them to tell me, oh, you didn't qualify for this, for the apartment. I'm just like, so you mean to tell me I paid a non-refundable $100 to you to apply to not be accepted? And it was like, and it's just like, how many people do you rock for this fucking application fee, and then don't even accept them?
At least 20
You know what I'm
months.
saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, that, like, they shouldn't be allowed to do that,
Enemy threat
because
to the AO.
that alone, like, they like, because they're like, oh yeah, you gotta pay for the background. Like, you guys make millions a year, so you guys can't afford a $20 fucking background check. Like, it costs like $20 to run a background.
Yeah.
They don't cost $50 to run a background.
And I get it. They're like, well, credit karma isn't that accurate and yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, like, it's free. There's a couple of apps. So much $10 worth of work, if anything.
Yeah, but not only that though too, like, you gotta figure, like, I know there's some apps and like some websites that would do a complete background and credit check on one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just pay for like the separate things that you want. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, you make millions a year. Like, these people are paying you rent. You barely doing any work to these people. If you're really big, so you mean to tell me that you can't just, like, honestly, I think if the credit, I mean, if the income is there and stuff like that, you could just do like a background check to make sure that there's nothing in the background, and you should be fine. Like, I shouldn't have to do like the whole time for all that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the background checking me, it's going
yeah, that
I grew up here. I'm from this place. I mean, it's all part of the scheme, and they'll tell you, oh, in this way, toxic American comes in, and you gotta spend money and make money. And it's like not for everything.
no, really not for everyone.
I mean, even just to get into here, I mean, granted, there's a bonus for being one of the first people to move in. I mean, you get $100 and you also get a whole, which is like, hold the place on the wait list, and that was like another $100. But you got the apartment and you got it all back.
At least they do. I mean, technically, at least they pay for your rent.
Yeah, we got that back, and then and we got a month. So there's a lot of bonus. I mean, in our case, technically we didn't get to like apartment either, but I mean, we saw like I'm gonna say we saw like the diagrams and stuff like that, but we really not the only reason we weren't there is because that's really kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh shit. You know what I mean? I feel like, I feel like that shit should be wrong. If they eventually don't accept that, not take you, they shouldn't keep that much. Like, Because that shit was just crazy. Like, they're robbing. Like, that's a lot of money that they get. Let's say for one apartment. Let's say they got one fucking apartment, right? And they charge an application fee of $100, right? Per application. And you gotta do it. And then you gotta also apply per adult, too. So, let's say they're doing that. They're fucking doing that shit for 20 people until to accept one. You're making like 1 person. It's off of 1 person. It's just a sole person that's doing it.
Yeah, just off that before that
Shit ain't too.
I mean, from there, you could either steal some players, or we put our money toward the budget and start charging people application fees.
Right? No, but that's what I'm saying. And it's not so for a lot of time, like, you get fucked. Unless you got money, it's real hard to do. Because it is true. You gotta have money to make it. Because nobody wants to get rich either.
The real truth is, you gotta have money. You gotta have money to make money. As far as how you get it, isn't the part of that. People think that it's just that you gotta spend money, spend your own money. And most of these business people now, they're not spending their own money to get stuff. They're spending somebody else's money. They're borrowing from somebody else to make sure that a business is gonna be built and it's gonna be able to raise profits. They're gonna eat up their profits. It's never that you don't run yourself. You know that, right?
Exactly. I feel like the whole credit shit is just a itself too. Because you can have like for instance, you can go to go get a car, right? And they're like, oh, okay, so you have to credit, you need to come compensate. But if I've been doing this for months, done why the fuck am I doing it? Yeah. Let's say if I have a 720 credit score, but I have about a year's worth of credit history. I mean, obviously I'm doing something right within that year, so I should be able to, you know what I mean, qualify for some good shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, they don't see all that. You need to have the history on top of it. And I'm just like, why? Why do I need to have this history as well?
I mean, from what I've learned, that's something that other cultures have. I don't want to say perfected because there's still a lot of ways it can go wrong, but putting things in the kid's name from early on so their credit is good and they have an established history way before they actually start buying stuff and getting their own shit.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm doing. I'm literally like, I think my oldest is gonna be 11 this year, so I think I'm gonna do it probably next year when she's 12. And then when my son's 12, I'm gonna do it with him. And then when the babies are 12, I'm gonna do it with them. Like, and I'm just gonna do it something basic. I'm just gonna do like one of the building credit cards. I'm not gonna go do nothing crazy. Like, cause these people be OD and they be like, oh, I'm gonna go get a fucking huge ass credit card. Those credit building ones are perfect because they don't go higher than $500. You know what I'm saying? And I won't even request an increase on any of that. I'll literally just have that one credit card and okay, you want to go get ice cream today? Okay, so we're going to use your little credit card and go get you some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just use it on like little shit. Oh, you want this new toy? Okay. Boom. We're going to buy you this new toy and then just pay it off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally just like get something small as shit and then literally pay the whole amount like as soon as the statement comes in, because that's how you build your credit. Okay, you're using it, but you're also paying it off. And like that's how I'm just like, that should be like they be playing you. They're like, okay, you have a $10,000 credit limit, but you have to use all $10,000 in a month, but then also pay it off in that same month for you to actually like really like super build your credit. I'm just like, listen, if I got a credit card that got $10,000 on it, I'm almost positive that I don't have $10,000 in my pocket, like for just go spending on shit.
I mean, that's where the financial literacy comes in too, and I mean, I was just talking to man about that yesterday, about they don't teach that at school, what that even means, and what you're expected to,
they literally expect you to know everything. And honestly, I think that should be like college, like a graduate course. Like in order to graduate, you need to at least take, instead of taking, because no, you're good. Like I legit don't understand why I need to fucking take fucking trigonometry if I'm gonna be a fucking carpenter. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna be a motherfucking carpenter, I don't need to learn trig. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that they should legit teach like financial literacy, like taxes, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And like like as your math. You know what I mean? Like that. Like I shouldn't have to be taking statistics and all this other shit. Listen, I learned more because like I'm really good at math, right? And there's only one math class that I've ever failed. That my teacher was fucking Russian, and I did not understand anything that the fuck she was saying. Like it was so hard to understand what the fuck she was saying. So I really skipped the class every day because like I kept asking her like yo bro, what the fuck are you saying? And she wouldn't elaborate. She wouldn't elaborate. So I was just like, yeah. And but like I'm good at math. And then so my senior year they ended up giving me like a.
Get ready, we're about to move.
It was pretty much just like a life math type shit, like where they taught you how to like write a checkbook and all this other shit. Because I failed that like I think it was like trigonometry was my math class. Because I failed trig, so they like I just needed one more math credit, so they gave me like that easy ass math, bro. Like I literally slept every day and I still got an A in that class because it was so easy. But I learned more that pertained to my life, like as an adult, in that class than I ever did in any other class. Except for like home ec, you know what I mean? You learn how to cook and shit and like sew and shit.
Well, I would say the same. I don't know about no home ec because they don't have these classes in New York, but I will say that some of it is important only because like in doing my own side hustle stuff. There was a time and I wonder if that memory is going to come up eventually, but I came across a real life math problem. I really couldn't figure it out. I was like taking forever. I was trying to figure it out for days. It was like, you have X amount of product that takes X amount of ingredients, and then you're gonna charge like X amount of dollars to make X amount of money. Like, I'm really trying to solve X here.
Yeah, like, but like I'm not even gonna lie. There are some math stuff, but it's not like it's like like the shit. Sorry to me, like the like that crazy extra math, like the fucking trig. It's pretty much like algebra. Like exactly, like the slope of this and the slope of that, like the basic stuff like that, like for side hustles or like just for like businesses in general. Okay, so if this is gonna cost me this, how much should I charge for it? How much, because then you also got to factor in your time. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? And then like it's one of those things where, for it to be profitable, like let's say you got a retail business, you got to fucking you need to figure out. Okay, so if I'm paying $5 for this bar of soap, you know what I mean? And that's not retail. That's just my like my wholesale price is $5 for one bar of soap. So in order for me to make money or like make a profit, I have to sell it for more than $5. But what the thing is that some people they upsell you by like 2.5. And that's where it comes in. That's where a lot of shit comes in. That's where it's like really expensive because they're upselling you by 2.5. So if they're paying $5 for it, they're charging you like 15.
Yeah, I mean the base for that is always supposed to be like 33%. Just make 33% profit on whatever you're spending. That's the base. That's the minimum. And if it's any less profit than that, you shouldn't do it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And then that's why, you know what I mean? Because like my cousin, he had a little corner store, and I think he would upsell it by 2.5. So like if he was paying a penny for it, you know what I'm saying? He was charging like 5 cents. You know what I mean? So like his shit was pretty expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like just for those times too, because it was a while ago. Like, I used to watch him. Like, I'm fine and stuff like that. So I was always in like in the business aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter who it was. But yeah, and you know, like honestly, if I can make my money back and make at least half of what I put in, I'm fine. So if I paid $5 for it and I made $8 off of it, you're good because you made your money back and you also made a profit. So then you can reinvest that $5 to buy another one. And then you make your fucking $2.50 profit off of it.
Exactly. You can go right back and make the product 2 more times.
Exactly. But yeah, because and you know what I mean, and it's all about like just keeping your prices low but still making money. You know, because you can't. Like, that's why a lot of places, you know, don't get a lot of business because they're charging so much for their shit.
Well, it's tricky. You gotta know who you're trying to sell to because, I mean, you go to Starbucks. We went to Starbucks, we got paint and some other shit that I got. That shit was $11. But guess what? I mean, I'm not the type of person that Starbucks is trying to sell to, though. It's like, I mean, I just heard somebody saying, it's something I've heard a lot. It derives me of the phrase, and I can't remember what it is right now. But it's more or less like, you know, when you go to Mercedes-Benz, you don't tell them the cars are good, so that's the business not trying to sell to you. You're not the type of person you're trying to sell to. The type of person they're trying to sell to, they're not walking in and talking about how expensive it is. They know how expensive it is. They know what the product is, and they know what type of lifestyle they live.
Exactly. Their cars are expensive, but I'm not a Benz person. I'm a Beamer person. I know full on well how fucking expensive they are, but I would definitely pay for a motherfucking Beamer. Like, without a doubt, I would definitely pay for a fucking Beamer, for sure. But I don't think I would pay for I wouldn't buy for the car. I'm more of like their X5 shit.
Enemies taking the hard point.
I don't know. I mean, I'm shopping for a car now for our business start driving school. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go yet. I know it's going to be me buying a bigger car and then drive that one and she's going to drive it. How that's going to work.
I mean, bigger car is the way to go, bro. Like, remember my Civic?
Yeah.
I sold it.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I put a lot of work. Ooh, shit. I put a lot of work into that shit, but you know what I mean. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. I needed something bigger. Actually, I wanted something bigger. I could have brought that up, but it's just I want a pickup truck. And so my initial plan was to sell the Civic, I sold it for like 11 grand. So I was gonna take $6 grand. Put down on the SUV for us, the family car, and then I was gonna take about $4 and put it down on a pickup truck so that I could have something. So I can have like a nice, because I want a pickup truck. I've been doing this pickup for years. Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting a fucking pickup truck for years. Like, I drove in the Tundra once and I was just like, bro, and that was like over, how many years ago? That was like 10 years ago that I fucking drove that Tundra. I just love that, right? I've been with the truck ever since. But, you know what I mean, I've also wanted that side that I had. Like, I love that lifestyle. But, you know, all good things gotta come to an end at some point. So, but I was like, alright, fuck it. So, and like, we needed it. Because the Odyssey was just, it was almost last like, it was about that time for us to get So that's all good. Like, I was looking up, I was actually just gonna go and start trading in the Odyssey, but, I was reading the reviews on the top reviews now. Oh shit, I just slid. And And not for nothing, they said I was reading that the Chrysler Pacifica is actually like the top rated minivan right now. So yeah, oh man, that's just nice. I love that shit. And then the second one was the Fiat Carnival. So I was like, Fiat Carnival? I was like, what the fuck is that?
I just saw a commercial for that. Like, fire.
Let's have an hour.
And then so I was like, let me check that out. So I went and Googled it and looked at the pictures, and I was just like, oh, this shit's fire. Let me try to check this shit out. Like, so and then they were having some bomb ass deals, like in the trading and shit. So I was like, all right, let me check it out. So then I went, I checked it out, and lo and behold, I ended up buying it. So now we have a brand new.
You got a Carnival now?
Yeah. I got a brand new 2022 Carnival. Bro, when I'm telling you, like, it's dope. Like, I don't have it. I wish it was fully loaded, because it was fully loaded. It has so much more, like, cool ass features. But it got, this motherfucking car got a Captain Kirk chair.
Wait, it's a swivel chair?
No, it's not the swivel one. It's the one, because it seats 8 people, right? So the middle row has 3 seats. And, in the middle row, that middle seat is what like, you can take technically all 3 of the seats out, but that middle seat is one that you normally take out. And when you put down like that third row, when you put the third row into the trunk area, that middle seat can slide all the way back into the third row. So like if it's like if it's just one seat in the middle. Like, it's dope. I didn't, and you know how I found out about that? Because of fucking Google. Like, Google just, like, because, Google, they fucking listen to you for everything. So, I fucking, like, I guess I was talking about it, and then, like, an ad came up and said about the Captain Kirk chair, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, let me see something. So then when I went in the car the next time, I literally looked into the back, and I seen the fucking track go all the way into the fucking third row, and I was like, that shit is fucking dope. I haven't used it yet, but, because I take the middle seat out. It's easier for the kids to get in and out, but that shit is dope.
I mean, I never watched Star Trek, but I mean, when you said it was a Captain Kirk chair, half of me thought the chair might float.
I never watched Star Trek either, but that's what they call it. They call it a Captain Kirk chair because in reality, it gives everybody it's like a standalone chair. But the fully loaded Carnivals, the chairs swivel. Like the whole middle row can actually completely do like a 180 and face the back, the third row.
Oh my god! So the kids don't have to face you. That is beautiful.
Yes, so they have those. They have like those kind of chairs and like the fully loaded ones, and they have all these crazy cool ass fucking features. Yeah, it's dope. So, but then that was my plan. I was gonna get that, and I was gonna get like a 2016 Ram 1500 or something as like my daily.
That really makes me like another car, bro.
Yeah, bro, get a pickup.
I'm not gonna get pickup though.
Why not?
Identified. Secure the area.
I mean, I just don't like
Pickups. Where's that?
I'm not looking at that, but if I was gonna get a big car, it would be like Tahoe, like my father-in-law has.
Bro, I was gonna get the fucking Suburban. Like, instead of a minivan, I was dead ass gonna get a fucking Suburban. Something with fucking fire.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't get big car go all the way.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what I was saying. But their gas consumption is just atrocious. Some fucking thing probably get like 5 miles to the gallon.
It's hard to get cheap too. I mean, that's another
That's the
thing.
hard point. We have control. Crush them.
But I gotta change something. I mean, I love the car that I have, and like I said, I think I'm just gonna get a bigger car and then I'm gonna drive the car that I have now. But
Enemies got the hard
I don't know. I like a lot of different things. I like the what is that called? I like the Palisade. I like the the Carnival. The Carnival. The Infiniti Q60. But a lot of cars that I like, you cannot find. You can't find used. You gotta buy them brand new.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find them quality used.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, hard point.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, and another thing too is that You know, I was that's another reason why I was gonna go. I mean, like that I went to India too is because, bro, there's a backlog on new cars right now because of the chips.
They don't matter the chips.
Yeah, there's like a chip shortage, so like all these cars are like fucking behind. Like I was gonna get a brand new Honda Pilot.
Well, the pilot's another
UAV
one.
overhead.
Bro, I love the Pilot,
The enemy took the hard
but the trunk space is just so small. Like for you, it will have sufficient trunk space because
The
you
enemy
only
took the
have
hard
one
point.
kid. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need the third barrel. Like for me, what the fuck? But for me, I got 4 kids, so I need a third row. So regardless, my third row is gonna constantly be open. So, you know, and then with the third row open, the trunk space is like really small.
Yeah, so you can pick yourself from the get-go. I got you.
Yeah, so like I'm fucking myself, you know, like just by buying it. You know what I mean? That's why I plan like initially to get a you know, Pilot or something, right? And get the pickup truck. We'll get a pickup truck that 'cause, like the 1500s, if you get a specific model, they have the bench style seats in the front. So technically you could still fit 6 people in it. So that's what I was gonna do because, you know, 6 of us, me, Chris, and the kids, the 4 kids.
Yeah, but now you got 8, so we can be all loaded up in the family room trip.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, it's only 6 of us.
Allied UAV overhead.
But
Get ready, we're about to move.
what was I gonna say? But yeah, no, so that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get like a Pilot because then that would be for when we're just, you know, going out to the stores or something. Like nothing crazy, like not going like shopping, but then like when we're going to the beach and shit, when we actually need like all this equipment, like, you know what I'm saying, like all the beach shit, then we take the fucking pickup truck because then we take the pickup truck and then we really have enough room for everybody and all of our shit comfortably. And so we just throw all the fucking shit in the bed and then get inside, you know, the cab. Boom, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, that was the cooler.
Everything. So that was initially going to be the plan, but then we found the Carnival and all that. I think it's still in the car. Actually.
Save the hard point.
You bitch, drop shot.
Hard point is secured.
Shit. Alright, hold on. I don't got my keys on me. Here, I'll open the doors for you. Yeah, and it's dope because like even though we have a base model Carnival, it still has fucking remote start. And with these cold days that we've been having, it's been coming in handy.
I can't even find it. I didn't get out like that. I go to the store and back. That's pretty much it.
I literally, we only really take the kids to school, but still in the mornings,
Hard point
we gotta leave early.
Location secure.
Oh, it is. We got up at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, like I gotta like the kids gotta go to school at like 7. Actually, yeah, they gotta be in class by 7:45.
Hard point lost. Hard point defended. That's the hard point.
But I gotta well, I'm about to feed Levi, and then I don't know. I might come back with you later. You can see all of this. It's at 28 now.
Enemies taking the hard point.
Yeah, it's because you're still playing a game. That's what fucks it up. Is that like when you're playing a game while you're trying to download something, it literally like it drastically reduces your
Allied
download
defense
time.
UAV overhead.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm also going down the one to be fucking download the
Yeah, this got mad packs. This can be a lot.
We're halfway
Yeah,
there.
I don't know. I'm downloading Modern Warfare for whatever reason. And I got a Skyrim. I'm not tired. And then Dying Light. I don't know. I hope it's as good as it is. I really do.
Stand by.
I gotta start trying like to play other games though too, because it does it adds more like content to my game. Other shit to play.
Let's get to
Yeah, I
the
mean,
next one.
same dude I was watching play Smash Brothers. Go on the side and play Mario Kart, Modern Warfare, like they said. What is it he played? Oh, Mario Kart. I mean, that's not how many games does Switch really have? How many games does Switch really have? People actually. Alright, I'm gonna chill with you.
Alright, man, take it easy. Yeah.
Taking the hard point. Stand by to move.
Fuck, sorry, teammate.
Enemies taking the hard point. Next hard point. We've got the hard point.
Thank you guys for watching me shoot the shit. That's kind of what we do here. Just talk shit. Talk about life. Shit that's going on.
Allied UAV
Enemy.
Enemy at the back alley.
friendly VTOL on station for Overwatch.
Oh, I walked right into that
Get
shit.
ready, we're about to move. Taking the hard point. Enemies got the hard point. Okay, hard point moving. The hard point.
Oh, bitch.
The enemies took the hard point. Remaining. Time is running out. Okay, hard point secure. Allied UAV overhead. Hard point contested. Stand by to
Look at
move.
the rest over there.
Enemies taking the hard point.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Friendly control on station for Overwatch.
Shit.
Okay, hard points moving. Hard point secured. Enemy cluster strike. Take cover.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Let's go. No
30
way.
seconds.
Enemy at the junkyard.
We're out of time. Move. Enemy's got the hard point. Hard point secured. Go. Get to the next one.
I really sat on that one way too long. Oh, fuck.
Allied UAV overhead. Taking the hard point. Exceptional.
Alright, this is gonna be my last game. Till later. Thank you to all the people that are watching.